Hi everybody. Guess what? We are now shooting with my T1 that I bought off eBay. We filmed several videos, elevator videos in Atlanta, and as you know, I bought it off eBay and the CCD was bad in it. Well, anyway, after a trip to the mothership, it's got a brand new CCD. So this camera right here is just like a new camera. And of course, I'm sure you're familiar with this camera right here. That's right. This is my old T1 I've been shooting with for years. And yes, it's got many issues. So I think I've decided I'm going to give my old camera a new life. And this right here is the donor cam. I bought this one off eBay as well too. It's got a focus camera. There we go. It's got a few scratch marks on it, so I got it really cheap. I only paid like 50 bucks for it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to disassemble my T1, take all the parts out of this one and swap them with this one. So this will be like a new camera afterwards. So let's set this down and here we go. Hopefully we'll be able to get all this on camera. Okay, if I can just find my screwdriver. Oh, it's back here. Hold on. Here we go. First we're going to take this apart. Sorry about that. Now here in a minute you're going to get to see the inside of a DSC-T1 camera. Here we go. Yep, this is the inside. See, this is the front. See, that's the lens cap. This is the inside of the DSC-T1. This is the motherboard. This is the lens. CCD's down here. This is the part that's bad in this camera. Actually, the motherboard's going bad too. And of course, here is the flash module. So, let's go ahead and start disconnecting the flexible boards. This is what having fingernails can be an advantage of. See? Stick my fingernail in there. Up. Up, and here out comes the lens assembly. See? This is the flexible board to the CCD. This is the flexible board to the lens. Set this over here. Now we're going to continue the disassembly. We're going to take the flash module off. It just slides out like that. It snaps, and it also has a flexible board that pops up. See? This you can get shocked on, so be careful here. And I'd grab the flash harder, but I don't want to get shocked. The flash comes out. Now here we have the motherboard. I'm going to disconnect the motherboard from the display. See this flexible board here, it's hard to see there. Now the motherboard is disconnected from the display and it should just lift on out. There, it's disconnected from the display. Now this is the top board. See, Now I got to take some more screws out to get the back of the motherboard off. See, there's got to be more screws. We'll do that next. You'll get to see the display here in a second. These screws are of course the same size. The whole motherboard is about to come out. Whoops. That screws in tight. There it goes. Okay, now the back comes off. See? It just lifts on out. And we'll probably lose some buttons here in a second. Once I can get it to lift on out, it might take me a second. It's been a while since I've taken this thing apart. Oh, duh, I forgot to take out one screw in the bottom. See that? Duh. I want to see something here. This whole part comes up, and this is called the button board. Let's see if we're going to do this without taking the display off. There we go. See, there's the button board right there. That right there should just lift right off. It's clipped down a little bit. Gonna have to undo a clip. Yeah, it slides out. This is all new to me too. It appears to be flexible. Yes, I'm struggling getting it out, I know. There, it came out. There's the entire motherboard assembly. See? This right up here is supposed to come out as well, but I couldn't get it. So here is the motherboard assembly and the button board. So now I'm going to take the same parts out of the other camera and put them in this camera, and in theory it should work. Oh, here's the LCD, by the way. See? I'm going to go ahead and clean it a little bit, just the back of it. It's got fingerprints on the back from where this is not the original LCD because I broke one. Yes, that's right, I broke an LCD screen, so this one is one I bought off eBay and put in myself. So this is not the first time this camera's been apart. Now we'll get what I like to call the donor cam here in a minute. And we're going to put them all back together. Make sure I get the battery out of this one. Here is the donor cam. That's right. The donor cam. We're going to be very careful with this one because this is the good one. See, good CCD, good motherboard. Again, we're going to open these flexible boards very carefully. And this right here is the good CCD and lens assembly. So out she comes. Good goes over here by the light. Again, the flash. We're just going to slide it on out. Out she comes. Careful not to get shocked on this bad boy. This is actually the original flash. I'll put the bad motherboard over here because I'm going to put the other camera back together. Now if this works when I get done, it'll be a miracle. Okay, going to disconnect the display again. Another flexible board. And this motherboard should just lift right out gently. We're going to be very careful with this one. Make sure no batteries in there. Be very careful with this one because I need this one to work. And I put it back together again. Alright, this little plastic part is snagged up here. There we go. Now we're going to be very careful with this one. We're going to undo the same screws we did before. Ooh, hope it still works. I just dropped it, but it wasn't very hard. Okay, let's put the old one out of the way. In the incense burner. Now we're going to undo the same screws. I'll put the good screws in the incense burner. Undoing the same screws again. Again, being very careful. We're almost done. Looks like I did the boo-boo with the other screw at the bottom. See? I still have a fingernail. And here's the boo-boo screw again. Let's go ahead and undo the boo-boo screw. There we go. Now we are going to very carefully remove one more screw. Good gosh. Now I'm going to very carefully remove the button board. This part lifts up to expose it. And there it is. Let's see how carefully I can do this. Top part just pops out. It just literally lifts out. It's flexible, so hopefully this ain't hurting it by flexing it. This is the good one. There we go, and it's out. Alright, here is the good motherboard. Alright, this, I'm going to put the bad camera parts over here. This is the bad camera over here. Let's see, I think this is mine. Yes, this is my slider. This is going to this one. This is the donor cam. Donor cam is to the left. Alright, now we're going to put this back in my T1. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. This goes over here like this, and the button board should snap into place. There's my LCD. Now I'm going to have to work this thing into place here. Top one clips in there. I hope I'm getting this on camera. I'm more worried about not breaking it, so I'm looking at what I'm doing. Okay, now it should flex and clip. There, it's clipped in, see? Now, see, these are the buttons. Hopefully when all is said and done, it's going to work here in a minute when I put it back together. So, I am now going to, dadgummit, I should have taken the camera strap off. Okay, see, here's the buttons, by the way. You can see the actual buttons. Alright, now I'm going to flip the motherboard over, put the LCD part, I'm sorry my finger's in the way, but I'm more worried about getting this in right. I'm going to put the LCD in properly. See, line up the LCD in there. Yeah, you're probably not seeing this, but I am, so. Alright, now, I'm going to, ooh, I got a bundled mess here. Flexible boards everywhere. Alright, there we go. Now the LCD is going in properly. Alright, LCD is in. Now this is ready to be tightened back up. This is very tedious. Now, ooh, I know what it is. The buttons have come loose, see? The zoom button. Let me put the little plastic button back together. I know it's dangling. This LCD may or may not be bad. We'll know here in a minute. If the LCD is bad, that's going to be a pain in the button itself, because I'm going to have to take this thing back apart again. Alright, I'm going to work the LCD into place. There. Click, 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 click. That means the button board is in properly. Now we are going to put the 4 screws that hold the button board assembly back into place now. Well, where'd my screwdriver go? It's around here somewhere. Oh, if it had been a snake, it would have bit me. There it is. There we go. First I'm going to secure the bottom of the LCD screen. One LCD screen secured. I'm also going to blow out the motherboard. There. It's got like 4 screws here. 2. 3 screws. And last but not least, screw number 4. Alrighty, I'm going to blow out the speaker too. Okay, now we're going to lower the motherboard into place and see, it's starting to look like a camera again. Now we got to connect the display flexible board right there. See it? It's kind of tricky. There it is. See right there, I'm connecting the display flexible board with my index finger. Let me slide it on in there. Okay, now I gotta close it. Push it down in there. This one's tricky. There we go. Oh, it's crooked. I'm gonna have to open it up again. Okay, now I'm gonna straighten it out. I'll probably use my little pinky fingernail to close that. Yeah. Oh, it's crooked again. This is the. I'm going to set it down flat. You're not seeing this, but again, I am. Well, there we go. There's the display. Now, guess what? It's time to start putting stuff back together again. Let's snap this into place. This button bar right here is the shutter button and the microphone. Alright, now I think we're ready for a flash. This right here is the flash. I'm going to put the flash back in, open that up, connect the flash flexible board. If it'll get in there, there we go, close it down. Now we're going to snap the flash into place. It's snapped into place. Now guess what we're going to snap into place? The lens and CCD. Brand new lens, brand new CCD. See? This is the new CCD. Yes, it's upside down, but this is how I have to look. CCD. Snap it down. And last but not least, the lens. And we snapped it down. Now we're going to put the cover back on and put a battery in this thing, and it should work. Let me make sure this is in right. Yeah, it is. The switch is right. Now I'm going to put the cover back on, and this should work if everything was done right. Okay, it's not closing. It will in a minute here. Okay, there we go. Now guess what we need? We need a battery. Are you ready? Battery's going in, and here's the moment of truth. Let's see what happens. And hi, this is my old T1, and it's been refurbished. So here we go. Let me make sure focus is right. It's not wanting to focus. Oh, duh, it's magnifying. Let me try the magnifying mode. Hold on. Oh, no wonder it's not focusing. It's on single autofocus. Now, it works perfect. The camera had just reset itself. Guess what? Now we will be shooting with my old T1 that has been rejuvenated. So, as you can tell, it works perfect. And I think it would only be fair to take a picture of me with the CCD, with a new CCD. So I'm going to put a memory card in here. And we are actually going to take a picture of me taking a picture of me. Here we go. The flash didn't fire. Let's turn the flash on. Oh. The flash is not firing. Let's see what's wrong with the flash. That could be a problem. I might have to put the other flash in here. I want to see why the flash is not firing. I don't know. Okay, we'll figure it out here in a minute why the flash is not firing. Let's try the other flash. There, we'll put another flash in here. Now let's put the CCD back in, and hopefully we'll have a flash. Hopefully I just put the wrong flash in. Now let's see what happens now. I'm going to test the flash. Hold on. That flash fires. It just had a bad flash. So here we go. We're going to take a picture of me. So, hi. And there it is. The first picture on my new CCD. So, we'll put the screws back in and everything off camera. So now, you just watched me refurbish my original DSC-T1. Wasn't that exciting? So I guess all I'll say now is, bye. Oh, we gotta take a look at DieselDucy. He is in here. There is DieselDucy next to the defective flash. So, once we get a focus, bye.